Well, alright, so here we go, round 2 of Will It Space, and as you see in front of you, I am building what looks to be a large robotic creature looking spaceship. It actually was going to be just a big square. The head was going to be all I was going to build, and I was going to see if I could send a square spaceship into space with everything packed internally. And as soon as I put those big fuel tanks in and saw those two ridiculously large orange eyes looking back at me, I thought it was a good time to just build a big robot looking thing and send it to space. And it kind of reminded me, I don't know why, of the Burning Man festival where they build a big wooden man and burn him and dance and get crazy in the desert. And so that's why I'm calling this one the Burning Jeb. So there's a good chance Jeb's going to burn. I just don't know if he's going to burn in space or he's going to find his way into the Earth. Well, not the Earth. Kerbin. So just putting the final touches on this. We got boosters and wings and winglets that look like thumbs. And a little lander up top just for our brave pilot today, who is going to be Lebeth Kerman, the lovely Lebeth. And we already have issues with structural rigidity. It looks like the neck, looks like they're looking up. So let's fire this thing and get off the ground before we fall over. Let's pull. It's very hard to make this thing go up when the entire thing wobbles. Yeah, this will go well. Looks like oh dear, I think we killed Professor von Kerman there in the Space Center. Alright, let's add some extra rigidity to this and try it again. We need to put a neck brace on. Let's pick up the pieces and try again. So there we have it. Looks much more sturdy this time. Have a couple extra control surfaces on the wings. Still leaning at launching. That's going to be a problem. We're launching it halfway to crashing. Yeah, this doesn't look promising. Hang in there, Lebeth. We'll get you up there. Ah, we killed her. Okay, reboot. Made a few changes, and we're going to try to launch it. There we go, quickly before gravity gets a chance to take us directly into the ground. Once again, we've developed a real nasty wobble, but I could strut those legs with I could go crazy with struts, but I kind of like the legs wobbling. Look at them. It looks like a rocket man. Just makes flying it hell, because when you try to use the engine's ability to gimbal, it just pushes the legs and you fly into the ocean. Okay, back for some high-speed improvements. Adding some weight to the back because I only had a reaction wheel in the front because it kind of looked like a face. And you don't build rockets to look like faces. Lesson learned. What am I doing with this thing? Nah, it's probably not smart to do that. Trying to attach a few tanks to run some fuel lines to the you can't run a fuel line through a solid 2x2 plate there, so trying to cheat it a little bit. And we'll see how we do. Here we go. Oh, it's a good thing I spent so much time trying to make it better. Oh, looks like she's gonna live. Things are getting better. Lebeth lived. Alright, oh, you know, we're way past strike 3 at this point. Now I'm just being stubborn and determined. Alright, we got it going vertical. Actually, this one looks quite good. There's probably some massive aero issues with flying an open-ended rectangle through the atmosphere, but as long as you're going up. I jinxed it. The wobble. You kind of have to go back and forth. You gotta like fake it out. Like say I'm gonna go one way and then nope, go the other way. It's obviously not ideal. I don't think NASA does that with their pilots. You want to go up, push down, then pull up. Oh man, we were almost through the heavy stuff. Oh. I'd like to think that if we can get this thing out of the soup of the atmosphere, we can make some progress. Well, that was a decent attempt. Look at those legs kicking. Look like we're swimming down to the bottom of the ocean. Alright. Take 5, 6. Make some changes, see how we do. Wobble sets in real fast this time. Lebeth looks... she doesn't look like she's having a lot of fun. It almost flies better as a plane. If I just let it go, it probably would go into the mountains back there, but... watch this. I hit the ground so perfectly that I created an inland ocean. Keep an eye on the ground. Wait for it. Ground. Explosion. Ocean. Take that, science. Alright. Now we're getting to the point of this where it's put up or shut up time. I should set this whole video to Elton John's Rocket Man, but I'm sure his high-paid lawyers would pull my video down before I got my 8 views. Actually, my last video broke like 150, which is like 1 billion views to me. My daughter's 7. She asked me if I have any fans. I said, I have 5. I have 5 subscribers now, which is 5 more than I had about a week ago. And, of course, the people that she watches on YouTube are, you know, the Minecraft YouTubers, Dan, TDM, etc., with their 7 million subscribers and all that. But I'll tell you, I got 5 subscribers and 100 views. I am more than impressed. Look at my thing go. I'm at 18. Now we're at like 9,000. Look at him running to space. Run to space, little man. Run. I don't think Lebeth is gonna figure. Man, luckily the engines don't actually hit each other. Well, we'll have a graceful death again. I should probably put parachutes on this for the poor, lovely Lebeth. Alright. I promise you we're well into the second half of this video. Now I'm just being stubborn and talkative. Do you ever wonder how the Kerbals get their name? I'll tell you that either it's a long list of really weird names, or they've enlisted the help of that other studio with their procedural generation and just said, hey, let's make some crazy names. Give me 4 consonants and 2 vowels and go to town. Alright, this one is looking shockingly sturdy. This was with no major changes to the structure too. Everything I'm just keeping my G-forces. Oh, here we go. Where did it must be more speed related than G-force, but this one's looking promising. I think if I can maintain this direction, I'll get to space, but as I say that, I'm starting to get the hip shaking. Look at him. Dancing to space. Rocket Man. Look at him. Get a little rhythm to him. I should set music to this. 10,000, we're out of the thickest part of the atmosphere. I think fuel might be an issue, but this is actually somewhat impressive, because this is not an airworthy machine. Oh, wait a minute. Come on. Okay, we're still going up. Let's go this way. We'll go this way. 14,000? Well, I'm almost certain I don't have enough fuel to make it, but I'll push this one as far as I can. Swim! Swim, robot man, swim! Look at him, it's like a child in a bed. Like a kicking little... I couldn't have made this any better than I did if I wanted to make it look like that. Ah, there goes the fuel. Where did we top out at? We got out of... Oh, if that went straight the whole way, it might have made it. Oh well, let's just warp this thing to the ground. Yeah, we're in warp, so if it looks funny, just don't worry about it. Alright, cut to the next scene, editor. Well, take two is obviously... Let's just try to wrap this up, see what we can do. More boosters. I think if I put struts on those wobbling legs, it might make it now, for sure. But can't take the legs away. That's a feature, not a problem. This looks nice. It's got some potential here. Definitely help with fuel. And okay. Alright. We have release. And we're back into the backstroke. She's actually smiling. Why is she smiling now? She's no further from death than she's ever been before, and she's smiling. Now she's not smiling. She wised up. And okay. Don't need to kill her. Revert. Alright, so it looks like we're not going to space. Let me see if I can just take it off, land it on its feet, and call it a statue. You know what to do, Lebeth. Just take it up, bank it over, go vertical, put the chutes out, and we'll call it a monument to all Kerbal kind. As soon as they burn out, that's it. I'm going to save all the fuel for a soft landing on those sturdy legs. Alright. Alright, we'll pick a nice landing spot for our tourist attraction. Maybe I'll build a rover and we can go drive and see it. I'll probably crash driving that too, but... Alright, here we go. Enough fuel to put her down. SpaceX style. Let's see Elon Musk do this. Him and his brilliant ideas. He never thought of this. Let's hope the chutes are... I must have... How many chutes do I have on this thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? 9. 8 radial and 1 on top. I could stop the moon with these. Alright. Let's plop it down and call it a day. We'll come back and visit it some other time. Gentle. And I burnt way too late, broke my feet, and we're gonna lay down. Oh, but we lived. And there it is. Sleeping rocket. Oh well, next time we'll go to space.